Here's an unpopular opinion. Everything in life has risks, and it's up to each individual person to decide whether or not they believe that risk outweighs the benefit or if the benefits outweighs the risks. Many people have asked me if they can keep their quail in the same enclosure as their chickens, and since I do educational content, I needed to answer the question, and not just how the internet tells me to answer the question. So, can you keep chickens and quail together? Yes. While it's rarely successful, it can be done. But should you keep them together? Well, that's not my decision to make. I share the information. I educate people the best I can, and it's their right to make the decision from there. When I first got into quail, I regurgitated the information I was given. You cannot keep quail and chickens together. Chickens will kill the quail, or the quail will get a disease. However, after being asked time and time again and beautifully giving the information I found on the internet, I decided that I would try to put some of my quail in with my chickens and see for myself if it was possible. I felt like I had to. Many of the people I told that it wasn't a good idea said they were going to give it a try anyway since I had no personal experience of my own. I put a couple of 4-week-old quail in with 8-week-old chickens. They were raised together in the same brooder and they got along great. However, the next morning, I found one of the poor little things scalped and the rest of them cowering in a corner. Luckily, I was able to save the hurt quail. So, in my opinion, while it is indeed possible to raise quail and chickens together, I wouldn't recommend it. And if you do want to try, some sort of separation might be a good middle ground. I've had several people tell me they build a house and run out of hardware cloth for their quail and keep it inside their chicken run. My sister is one of those people who put them together not even knowing it might be a bad idea, and they did great. She only had to provide the quail with little areas to escape to if the chickens were feeling extra moody that day. They've lived together without any complications for a year. Her rooster, Jerry, actually adores his tiny friends.